Good morning. It is Tuesday, October 8th, 2024, here in Sarasota, Florida. That's the Gregorian matrix date. The date on the Dreamspell Galactic calendar is Electric 19. All right, I'm going to try to make this one more succinct than the one I just uploaded. Although the one I just uploaded, which was recorded yesterday, has got some golden nuggets in it for certain. Um, but this one needs to be very succinct. This one is entirely about dissipating this system, dissipating this system, and speaking to the knowingness, not the belief, the knowingness within me that the attention we direct outwards matters. The more of us that can genuinely believe that we can dissipate this storm, that we can consciously direct fiercely calm energy into this system, and as such, dissipate it. The more of us that believe that and take some minutes throughout the next few days, and anybody can do this from anywhere on the planet. If you want to know how you can most help now, before the fucking tragedy hits, we have to learn as a species. Why does it take tremendous devastation and destruction for humans to come together as human beings and truly as human beings? Why does it take the destruction? Do you understand we have the potential to head off destruction, to not manifest the chaos and the destruction to begin with? We have that opportunity with this. Okay? I have insane stories of all kinds of signs from spirit, God, source, cosmos, which is all the same to me, for me in the past 48 hours. That is it is no small nudging to be like, girl, it doesn't matter. You've got to speak it now. It does not matter how delusional somebody may think you are, how crazy they are for you to hold your ground at your home in this particular part of the country. Okay? A good friend of mine, she's like my second mother. She was married to a bona fide Native American chief. I can't tell you what I'm about to say is true or not, but in their spiritual connection and their higher connections, and he was very much a visionary. They wrote the things that came through this man through their 4 volumes, and they wrote more books than that. This is a deep high level visionary man, her now deceased husband. They believed that the chakra of the planet, the crown chakra of the planet, not only goes through Sarasota, but the ley line passes right on my street, Datura Street. The crown chakra of the planet. It doesn't take a lot of, it may sound like a fantastical story to believe that there is this sort of infamous they controlling things and influencing things and manipulating the weather. Listen, folks, I've said multiple times, it's not my role to go any further down these rabbit holes because I don't need to. My role on the human team at this time, I'm on the bridging team. I'm on the bridging team. I am a vision holder for what I know it can be, and not only what it can be, what it is. What it is, what reality is at a different frequency, on a different timeline for this planet. I see it, I believe it, I don't doubt it with any part of me. I put everything that I could investing in that knowingness and have built a metaphorical, first an energetic bridge backwards. And now it's time for that bridge to manifest. There is no more fucking around. Okay? There's no fucking way that there's nothing at all within me that feels like this is not entirely natural. It is not. I don't care how bad of a shape the planet is in. You don't get a hurricane in the mountains of North Carolina. There's something off here. There's something off here. And that doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter to what degree it's natural or unnatural. The fact is, there's no way our state right now can handle in the Eastern. No, we need to dissipate this thing. We've got to dissipate it. I believe it's possible. My neighbor believes it's possible. We sat here in my living room yesterday for 30 minutes and we said, even if it's just us two sending out this energy towards this system, and I love the phrase fiercely calm, fiercely, because it's not about battling per se, but you've got to be fierce with the exact opposite of this chaotic energy, this calmness and this knowingness. Chill the fuck out. Dissipate. It's not about redirecting it. I don't want it to go anywhere. We need to dissipate it. And I have since recruited, invited some of the most powerful women in my life to consciously join in this effort, taking some time, multiple times throughout the day over the course of the next couple of days, as this thing gets closer, to send this fiercely calm energy. Okay? As I reached out to two of the other women yesterday, literally as I was reaching out to them, they were reaching out to me in the exact same moment. With my powerful St. Pete, amazing girlfriend in St. Pete, I was recording a voice text to her as a text from her came in. And we were talking about the same thing. It was insane. And then just a little bit earlier than that, my powerful, badass girlfriend that's a PhD student at the University of Florida in Gainesville, same thing. I get a message from her. And in that case, I had literally 30 seconds prior told myself I was just about to record a message to her. So do not tell me that this shit doesn't matter. There's no way it doesn't matter. It absolutely matters. So I invite each and every one of you, believe that we have got tremendous power within. We have free will. We have choice. We have power. We do not need anybody above us. There's nobody better than us that we can do this. We can do this and so much more, right? And if you can't believe me when I talk about my Ripple 2020 project and all the things I've been trying to talk about and bring attention to for the past 12 years, which is essentially saying we can stop the bleeding here. We can stop the suffering. We really can. But in order to do it, you got to stop feeding the source. You got to identify the real problem here, the root of the issue. And you have to understand your role in it. We are all playing a role. I'm not using my massive power to feed the fear. I am not fleeing. I am not doing it. I have taken all the precautions. I am balancing my wisdom with this higher calling. We cannot outrun these storms. This one is very real and very literal. But the shift we're going through, this storm is a metaphor for the bigger shift we are going through as a species at a level of consciousness. I know that blows most people's minds. Smoke starts coming out of their ears, and that's fucking fine. You don't need to understand it. Right now, how this is manifesting is a really big thing heading straight for where I live. And I'm not having it. I'm not having it. And I'm not running. I'm not running. I am done with the dark energies that are influencing strongly our global reality. Our global reality. The red and blue has to die. That is at least where I'm going. You want to stay on the timeline where that is fine. Fine. But I am telling you that is not the solution, and the root of the problem is within that. And you got to begin by stop giving your power away to that. We, it's supposed to be a government of the people, for the people, by the people. So step up. Start to realize what your capabilities are. And if you don't want to take ownership and personal responsibility to that degree, and you need to follow something, which most need to do. Most people are followers. At least have some awareness of what you're following and what you're putting your faith and your trust in. At least be that responsible. Okay? I'm telling you, you don't have to go far down the rabbit holes. The dots are right there in front of us. Everything is being revealed. All right? And right now, the way we can demonstrate this is to align on believing we can dissipate this storm, this state, this exact area cannot take it. So let's align and dissipate the storm.